Hey friend, as I'm editing this video, I just had this random memory. Don't you hate when somebody says something to you and for whatever reason your brain just freezes and you say the most ridiculous thing in response? So that happened to me a couple of years ago. I remember going to this event where there was a panel and the panel was really good. So afterwards, I walked up to one of the panelists to introduce myself and ask some questions. And so when I got up to him, he looked at me. I smiled and I said, hi. And he smiled and said, I love your hair. And I don't know, I do get hair compliments, but I guess I was not expecting this man to say anything about my hair. It just threw me off, especially at this professional event. For whatever reason, it threw me off. And I paused for a second and looked and I said, I smiled and I said, thanks, me too. And then we just paused and looked at each other. Like, what? And he was like, we paused. And then he was just like, okay. And then I think I just took a second and recovered and asked him my question. But after the fact, I was trying to figure out why would I say that? Why did that response come out of me? And I think it's because that was before I started practicing just saying thank you when I get compliments. And instead anytime somebody would give me a compliment, I would scan them quickly and try to return a genuine compliment if I can. And I guess that's what I was trying to do in that moment. And my brain just failed me because I looked at him when he said that he liked my hair and he was bald. No, really, I think the problem is that usually I'm getting the compliment from a woman and I'll look at her and I'll say, thank you, I also love your hair. And in that moment, because I wasn't expecting the compliment, my initial immediate response was going to be, thank you, and I love your hair. But then he didn't have hair. And I guess my brain could think of anything else to say quickly. So I just said, me too. So there you go. This is day 3 of my wash and go with the Design Essential leave-in conditioner and the Eco Gel. My hair is still flaky, but it doesn't look bad. You can't really see the flakes anymore. And my puff turned out cute. So the lesson in all of this is learn how to accept compliments, and thank you is enough, or else you're gonna make a fool of yourself like I did. Lessons with Coil T. See you next time. Bye, girl.